Okay, today we're going to talk about character.
Yeah.
All right, character. I'm going to read the top portion here, and I'm going to read where this passage is from. You will read the passage, and then you'll answer the question,
Okay.
and then we'll see if your answer was correct. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Character is a person in a story or play. Each character has certain qualities or traits that the reader discovers as the events unfold. A character's words and actions usually show these traits. Sometimes an author states the character's traits directly. Another character in a story can also tell the reader what a character is like. Motivation is a feeling, idea, or goal that causes a character to act in a certain way. All right? Let's look at some of the tips for success before I get into what the passage is. You're going to look for objectives and tell what the character is like. Decide what a character's words or actions say about him or her. Notice how events cause a character to act during a story. In this passage from Anne of Green Gables by L.M. Montgomery, the main character, an orphan named Anne, is driving to her new home in a horse and carriage. As you read, think about Anne's character traits. Please read out loud.
Okay.
Go ahead.
She came out of her reverie with a deep sigh and looked at him with the dreamy gaze of a soul that had been wandering afar, star-led.
Shush up now.
Oh, Mr. Cuthbert, she whispered. That place we came through, the white place. What was it? Well, now you must mean the avenue, said Matthew, after a few moments' profound reflection. It is a kind, pretty place. Pretty, oh, pretty doesn't seem the right word to use. Nor beautiful either. They don't go far enough. Oh, it is wonderful, wonderful. It's the first thing I ever saw that couldn't be improved upon by imagination. But they shouldn't call that lovely place the Avenue. There is a no meaning in a name like that. They should call it, let me see, the White Way up the White. This isn't that a nice imaginative name? When I don't like the name of a place or person, I always imagine a new one and always think of them. So there was a girl at the asylum whose name was Hepzibah Jenkins, but I always imagined her as Roselia
DeVere.
DeVere.
Okay, go ahead and read this question.
Based on the passage, which statement best describes Anne?
Okay, let's look at A.
She is anxious to impress adults.
Okay, what's B say?
She is unable to accept the ugliness that is part of reality.
What's C say?
Her deep feelings for beauty and romance inspires her.
And what's D say?
She is very impractical and lives in a dream world.
All right. You want to read those again to yourself before you make a decision?
Yeah.
Go ahead, read them again. And you can read the question again to yourself. If you need to reread the passage or read any parts of the passage again, go ahead. This is a specific question about what describes the main character in this passage.
I think it's C.
Okay? If you think it's C, go ahead and bubble in C. All right, down here at the bottom, we've been provided, okay, a note check to see which one is the correct answer. So what this does is it breaks down all four of your choices, A, B, C, and D. Okay, we have right here, A, details in this passage do not suggest this about Anne. Okay, so it talks about anxious and oppressive. You don't really get that from the passage, do you?
No.
So you know it's not A. B, although Anne is moved by the beauty, readers don't know whether or not she can accept the ugly parts of reality. Okay, because it says she was unable to accept ugliness as part of reality. That really, there's no specificness to really say that.
Yeah.
C, it says C was the correct answer.
Okay.
Yes, Anne is romantic and deeply moved by the beauty, and that's what you got from the passage, definitely, correct?
Yes.
Okay? And D, while Anne tends to be dreamy, readers don't know that she is impractical. Okay? All right. We're going to do the same thing here Okay. with,
So I just want to let you know. Can you relay that to his?
as you read this passage, think about the character's traits and motivations.
Okay,
Okay?
okay. All right, thank you.
Okay, so go ahead. Let's do this one. Go ahead and read this passage to yourself.
Okay.
All right? We'll read this one to yourself, and then we'll answer the questions. Okay?
Okay.
Go ahead. Okay. Question 1. Which objectives best describe Uncle Hiroshi? A says wise and patient. B says old-fashioned and determined. C says generous but misguided. D says well-meaning but powerless.
A.
Okay. Why do you think Uncle Hiroshi gave Tatsuo the rose of Pompons? A says he wants to punish Tatsuo for causing so much difficulty. B, he wants to help Tatsuo learn